everybody, it's Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about an HD outdoor security camera that I purchased on Amazon. It's made by a company called EWETON, EWETON, I guess it's called. And let's kind of look inside the box and see what comes in the box. So first thing when you open the box is you see the camera. And you pull the camera out of the box, and in the back here you've got some mounting screws and some small mollies to put in the wall to secure it. And then you've got the camera, and as you can see it says EWETON. It's got an adjustable lens hood, which is kind of nice. It's a little on the tight side, but you can adjust the lens hood. And the thing that I really like about the design on this camera is the actual connection wire comes through the base and out the back. So you can mount it on some sort of a box or a wall and then bring the wires through inside. If you don't want to do that, there's a small slit in the bottom and you can bring it down and out up over the top, or bring it out down the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this camera to replace this QC camera that's up top. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to replace this QC camera was it's dark brown, the ceiling is white, and the mount is white. So I kind of want to have it look, uniform. Now, let's go inside and see how the old camera looks, and then I'll install the new camera and we'll compare how both cameras look against one another. Okay, so now you're looking at my security monitor in my office, and you can see what the view is from my QC video camera, and you can see how wide it is and see what the color is like. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to straighten this so that we have the camera facing straight down. And then what we're going to end up doing is unscrewing both of these screws, once I get this in here, so that we can drop the camera down and we can get to the screws and stuff behind it and the wires. So basically we don't end up twisting the whole thing apart. So I'm going to take this off. Okay, and that kind of exposes all the wires. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to disconnect the wires, like so. Okay, so now we've got both cameras here, and the first thing that we want to do is we want to take the QC off of the mount. Now, the QC has a little different thread than the EWETON does, and I think the EWETON may end up actually having a metric thread on it. So we're going to have to do something a little bit different. One thing that you're going to want to do is don't pull both cables through at the same time. Pull them through one at a time. So then that way you don't pull the ends off. If you do, you're going to be really, really upset with yourself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew the EWETON mount from the back. And remember, when you pull the cables through, you only want to pull through one at a time. So we're going to pull through the video, and now we're pulling through the audio. Now, or excuse me, the power. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to unscrew this retaining screw off the back. You want to unscrew this. You want to take your wires again, pull through your video, pull through your power. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put, again, your power wire through, your video wire through. You're going to bring that down. Now, I'll show you something. This is not going to screw onto this. It doesn't get tight. So what you need to do is you need to take that screw we just took off, which is your retaining screw, put your power, put your video through, bring it down to here, and now just tighten it up. So now the camera is up and back in position. As you can see, I put the gasket back in and the screws are in, and the camera is set. Let's go back inside now and see how this camera looks. So here's the new camera. It seems to be the same focal length lens as the last camera, and this camera seems to have a little better color saturation. I hadn't changed the color saturation between both cameras, but there you have it. Now let's go outside for the wrap-up. So I had a little bit of time to play with both cameras, both the QC and the EWETON, and I compared them side to side on a larger screen. Now here's what I found. The EWETON is about $22, and to replace this QC is about $45. Now, for the price, you can't beat the EWETON. I mean, it's constructed well, it's got a really good picture, the color saturation is nice, but I didn't find the 1080 to be quite as sharp as it was on this QC. Now, the other thing that I liked about the EWETON is the adjustable lens hood was a lot nicer designed. But the other thing is with the QC, you can turn the lens hood so that if you have sun coming in from a side or something like that, you can move the lens hood around and it snaps on, as opposed to this one on the EWETON only will move in and out and in a fixed position over the top of the lens. So there you have it. Objectively, I like the EWETON, but I think the QC was just a bit sharper. Both are 1080, and this one for replacement was about $45, and this one is about $22. So there you have it. I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews. Please like our videos, please share our videos, and most of all, please subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.